All right, shoot.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another awesome episode of the program Trap Zone. My name is Mr. Confess, and on this episode, we have a great guy in the building, a brother from another mother. It's been a while. It's been a while. I actually have been meeting on this kind of circumstances. It's been an hour actually.
Which one you are
But
waiting?
it's awesome.
Which one is it? It's been an hour. Are you confusing us on this episode?
But ladies and gentlemen, in the building today and the trap zone, Mr. George Akutsam is in the building. How you doing, brother?
Very well, brother. Very well. Good to be here, and thanks for this privilege. It's good to know the Crab Zone has gone this far. Close to 7 to 8 episodes
You
in
think?
the making, and trust me, you're making me proud, brother.
Are
I'm
you
so
serious?
proud. I'm your godfather.
Wow, this is am I right?
I'm just saying.
Well,
saying.
this is
But
one of
it's all
the
good.
good
It's all
things you've
good.
said to me in a long while.
In a long while.
Like that, the only thing you've ever said to me.
And maybe this is the only good thing you have ever done in a long while.
Are you saying this on like your radio?
No,
Or saying this on? Are
I
you
mean, no harm,
recording? You know?
But I don't know how to lie. We just have to be blunt. But it's good. It's good to have
Good
you.
to have you, man.
Mr. Confess.
It's been a while, dude. It's been a while.
My people will say, "Bravo."
It's been a while we've met
Yeah.
creatively. I mean, but you've been doing a lot of stuff.
But before that, let me sell my market. My name is Akutsam George, aka Gifted Joval. I'd like to be called Gifted Joval most times because it's something that gives me pride. I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a poet. I do MC when the pay is worth it. This is Nigeria. There's no man doing one job anymore.
Okay.
That's why we are fast.
Awesome stuff. We'll give you an invoice.
Okay.
Yeah.
For this.
For this. And just
Maybe we'll talk to the manager and the producer.
Definitely.
That's
Yes,
good.
man. It's good to have you. Just awesome. Just as you can see, this guy any other time is always like that. Lively, great content. Today is not going to be an exception. Bro, we'll be talking about insecurity. This is no longer news.
Which one? Which of the insecurity?
Which of the insecurity?
In
that you-
Lagos, Nigeria, or Ajah?
Nigeria as a whole right now is under siege. That's what I would say. It's like men of the underworld have been let loose. like. What's the laugh?
I thought in a very long while you would have changed, but obviously you're getting worse. It's as simple as making it clear. Tell us what it is. Don't confuse my life here. I didn't come here to be confused. If you want me to contribute, please help me. Make it as simple as possible.
Okay.
Underworld men people leave it for underworld. I need to live long. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But it's not like I'm scared anymore.
Basically, we are saying that there's been a lot of insecurity. Alright?
Okay?
Unrest, basically.
Obviously.
In the
Obviously.
country. From every corner. There's
Yeah.
no part of this country right now that we can beat our heart and say, oh, this part of the country is safe. So wherever you are, you cannot say you're safe.
Obviously.
Nobody's safe.
Obviously.
There's why insecurity everywhere. But that's not the problem. Right now,
It's a problem.
I was coming there.
Okay.
Actually, one of the culprits, one of the people that have been blamed for partly for the insecurity has been the Fulani herdsmen.
Truth be told,
Yeah.
truth be told, it's been a very crazy here, and no lies. The world has, especially Nigerians, I think we have blamed them so much, and we still blame them. And the painful part is not that we are blaming them for being one of the reasons why the country is being unrest. The painful part is the way they claim to accept it is where I'm even finding issues. Like they take it with all pride and responsibilities and gambling human lives for sheep and for cow, and comfortably telling you they will kill you over cow. And I'm like, are we in this country together?
But there's been a narrative elsewhere that most of the violence being perpetrated, people say herdsmen.
Yes,
Herdsmen.
yes,
They
I-
call them killers.
Yeah.
Most people say they are not really herdsmen, that they are just a group of bandits masquerading as herdsmen to perpetrate violence.
Ah.
But some other people say no, these guys actually move around with their cows, with their sheep, and they move around, goes to people's farm, and then when destroy people's farm basically, and then when the owners want to protest, and then the next thing they start killing them. But that's not the issue. It's
Okay.
been on the news lately that the federal government have actually acquired license to open a radio station that will be communicating or transmitting to the Fulani herdsmen, to the headers basically in their local dialect. right? So
Okay,
now,
wait. In which country?
in this our country, Nigeria,
The same country.
yes.
Okay. I don't know how recent this is.
Very recent, very recent.
Have they acquired it?
Yes, they've acquired a license to open a radio station, AM radio station, to be transmitting to the headers, Fulani
Okay.
herdsmen in
First-
their local dialect.
Sorry, if I may get it right. You said the federal government
Yes,
under the signature of the president, right?
yes, of course.
But then, come to think of it, do we even have a president?
Well, I think it's your what's it called? It's your bidding. No,
It's not my bidding.
No.
See,
no,
you
no,
invited
no,
me for
no.
this.
Yes, okay.
Okay,
let me-
please.
okay, wait.
This is
let me put it.
Gas Zone by Mr. Confess
Certainly,
and David
yes.
Okwara.
Most definitely.
I'm a
Most
guest.
yes.
Whatever I say here, please hold the management of Gas Zone responsible.
It's not true. It's not true.
Highest thing I'll say, I said it under the influence of
Okay,
alcohol.
okay. We didn't give you the note to sign.
No, you
Now,
didn't.
whatever thought or opinions of our guests on our show are reserved for our guests. The
Okay.
honor, the people that said it.
You didn't
is
give
for
me
them.
signature.
It's not
You didn't
for,
give me.
It's not for travel.
You didn't give me.
Okay,
So as
take
if
it now.
you can't give me now. You can't give me now.
No, you have to take
No,
it
no,
now.
you can't
have
give me
to.
that.
So
I
whatever you
refuse it.
say now.
Okay, from
they
now.
are the opinions
From
of
now.
From they are your own opinion.
From now.
Not the opinions of the producers of.
No.
Travel.
Even though we make a joke out of this, it's a painful scenario, trust me.
Definitely sure.
It is obvious the so-called federal government or the so-called, with all due respect, heads who are supposed to be guiding and protecting the citizens don't have their best interests at heart. It's quite painful to know that we have grown into a system where we elect people who are so selfish about thinking about their own self over the interests of the country. Because I see no reason why in a country of diverse ethnicity, one man or one group of persons will come up and say they bought a license to transmit what? Are you giving them superior? What's the word to use? Are you making them feel more superior than other ethnic
Let's
groups?
give them benefit of the doubt.
That
There's a narrative out there that maybe, probably, is one of the measures the federal government is putting together to actually stem the rise of insecurity.
In what
Because-
sense?
Because so many of the cases have been traced to herdsmen. So maybe it's their measure to say that, okay, let's transmit the language that they understand. And
I don't understand.
And tell them that I'm just playing devil's advocate. Maybe to say that let's, in the language you understand, stop doing this. Even if you're taking your ships and your cargo around, don't destroy people's farm. And if you destroy them once, they come protesting, don't kill them. Don't you think it is the best way, their own measure, not really best, but the measure of the federal government to stem insecurity? Don't you
okay?
think?
Would you channel the herdsmen to Boko Haram? Would
Like,
you
in
relate,
what
bring them?
sense?
Would you say they are almost together?
Well,
They are different, right?
Of course.
So are you also saying one of the measures to put in place in fighting against Boko Haram will be getting license to transmit or translate in the language Boko Haram understand?
You are asking
I'm
the
asking-
African government. I'm African government.
I'm asking you.
No, you can't ask
the
me. I'm
devil's
just playing-
advocate that you are playing.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
No, wherever
I'm
your
not
devil's
representing federal government.
See, let's not shy away. I understand the fact that who is involved now. It's not someone we can just come here, especially on the podcast.
You know, in
and-
this country, let me tell you the fact. The truth of the matter, there's freedom of speech. It's just
Oh,
that
freedom
you
after
cannot
speech.
guarantee it after speech.
That's the point. So I understand
So that's what
why
I'm trying
the topic is so delicate that we are
Very
playing
delicate, very
around.
delicate.
But the truth is, with all due respect to whom concerned, it is not a good move for me.
Okay,
I totally, personally, from my point of view, sir,
you reckon?
I totally feel it's a very, very bad one. Except you're telling me it's a strategy you want to imbibe in almost fighting all the corrupt practices. Like you have to get a license for Boko Haram as well and interpret in the language they understand. Get a license for the riverine areas,
Yeah.
the Niger Delta's
yeah.
militants,
Militants.
and also give them in language they understand. You see, if this is what we want to start doing, fine. And you tell me where it will lead to.
But you also know, still on the round of playing devil's advocate,
Okay?
don't you think that the federal government are privileged to more information than we are as citizens? Maybe there's a lot of information that they get concerning security that they know the best way or some of the measures they are going to put in place. So if I heard you right, what you're saying is that this is a bit discriminatory. There's no basis for them to.
I don't think so.
To sideline.
I
one
don't think
particular
so.
group
It's
and
it's
say,
you see, I feel when you pay too much attention to some certain things, they automatically start feeling on top of the world. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think they deserve that. These people have done more damage, especially to those in Benue. They are brothers, whether we're not there with them. The Benue people have cried several times over this insecurity caused by Fulani herdsmen. What did the government do? Nothing. At the end of the day, they defend these people. And you come today to tell me in the language they understand? Okay, what's our lingua franca in this country? Fulani.
No.
So what's it?
I really.
Okay, let's even
English is
say
official. Let's say
fine.
official language.
English is official.
Not
So
lingua
what's
franca.
stopping them
From doing what?
from learning the English?
Who?
The same people you are talking about.
You are
If they cannot
like, you're
understand-
taking this thing personal to me. I don't like the way you're getting like me. Like why are you particular? You're making me scared.
No,
like,
no,
why-
but it's crazy. It's quite painful. I don't think. I still stand on the fact that I don't think it is necessary. With all due respect, I know the interest of if the interest of the masses is actually what you mean, what you mean to protect. There's a whole lot more we can do.
Okay.
More than the license.
Okay. On that note, we are going to go on a short break.
Okay.
Very short one. When we come back, we will conclude. But I will be concluding on this section.
Okay.
You've been an awesome guest.
Thank you.
Your
Thank you.
thoughts.
Yeah.
But advice, don't focus on me when you're asking questions. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
And again, don't. I'm not federal government, so when
Okay.
you're asking questions, ask as if you and I
We are
just trying to
asking-
suggest you're asking for.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Thank
And ladies and
you so
gentlemen, right back. Join us there.
Thank you.